What's up, guys? Welcome to the Botanical Garden, episode 5.
Today we talk about twerking for justice, but also running from justice.
We had a lot of fun making this one. We hope you enjoy it.
See ya!
You take this girl home, she's like, let's get some tacos on the way back. You stop and get some tacos from a truck. He's like, wait,
Wait,
I
let
got
me
the
grab.
hot sauce on deck. I gotta save this one for later, though.
Dude, that is.
He should come out with his own hot sauce.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious. It's like, improves flavors, kills sperms.
He should come out with his own team up with Trojan, and have like an inner coated condom that immediately deactivates. Not with hot sauce, with some other.
Just like an anti.
With some
life.
other like anti-life.
Welcome to the Botanical Garden. To ensure nourishment to the saplings, make sure you spread your seed.
When did you see Sing 2?
Last weekend.
Did you see it in theaters?
No.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah. That's where I watched it. And
Squeeze me.
bro, I'm not kidding when I say I was trying to think of like the last time I think I enjoyed a movie as much as that movie. And I think it was
It was such a good
probably
movie.
I'm not kidding, this sounds like maybe a stretch.
Sing 1.
No. Well, I forget. It's been a while for Sing 1. I'm
It
thinking
has, but also a great
when-
movie.
when Black Widow's movie came out, her solo or Marvel movie.
Wait, what'd you say? You said that was your favorite movie?
It's the last
Like,
time
that's-
enjoyed a movie that much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think Black Widow was all that to, write home about. I didn't think it was like, I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed Sing 2 10 times over Black Widow.
Yeah, well,
That
that movie, and it was probably because of the anticipation, because that movie was supposed to come out before COVID, or like when COVID started.
yeah, that's so true.
I've been waiting like
Isn't that the first? You've been waiting years.
literally like for that
Included.
movie to come out. Yeah, so I think maybe it was just like.
I also
because
think it was
waited.
the first movie after Endgame. I
Mhm.
think it was. So I think it had a lot of hype, but I don't think it lived up to it. It was very. I mean, we talked about it last episode. The whole Marvel movies now.
Yeah.
I heard a couple personal reviews from a couple buddies about Thor.
Oh yeah.
I heard. I'd say mixed reviews. It was like they said it was more of like a comedy.
Oh, that's kind of
Uh,
what it feels like. Yeah.
And we talked about it a little bit last episode. It was like, where do you go with Thor? Like, how does?
That's true. Do you
I
have
mean,
a-
he basically was a comic. He was just comedy or comedic relief in the end game. He was Fat
Yeah.
Thor.
Yeah, it's so true. Do you know if Jane makes an appearance?
Yeah, dude, she's on the trailer.
Oh, good. Good.
She's like female Thor. Like wields the hammer and all. It's in the.
No
It's in the trailer.
way. Okay, maybe I
Yeah,
haven't
believe-
seen. Maybe I haven't seen that particular trailer. I need to go
Yeah,
back
it's-
and look.
Yeah,
Dang.
for sure.
But
Wait,
anyway,
how do we get to Marvel? Like we just
Sing.
talked about.
I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sing
Sing
2.
2 is the highlight here.
Yeah.
Dude, did you cry?
Dude, oh my gosh, I just made a connection. The porcupine is also the person
it's, Scarlet.
Scarlet. That's funny actually. But what were you
See,
saying?
In that movie, I don't know, what was I saying?
You said something about one of the characters, and I said, "How do I like him?" or something. I don't know.
Anyways, so in Sing 2, I didn't even realize that there's these different celebrities that can sing. Like, did you think Scarlett Johansson could sing like that?
No, I had no idea.
Did you think Reese Witherspoon could sing?
No,
No, she's the pig,
Yeah,
the mama
that's
pig.
Rachel had to look it up because she didn't
But
know.
have you heard about Reese with her knife?
Reese
She's
with
dangerous, dude.
with her fork.
No, she likes
Um,
spaghetti. Though is what I heard.
um, here's what I think about that. I think that a lot of the times when you're making your way through your profession, like say
Downtown. Oh,
as an actor or whatever, throughout that time, you almost need to be exposed to like singing and dancing to like make it to where you want to be. Like I bet like 80% of like actors and actresses these days, even if they don't have like singing or dancing roles, they've probably been exposed to it like somewhere
oh
in their
no,
ladder,
yeah. I think
you know.
it's a baseline if you're gonna
Yeah.
make it as an actor or whatever. You have to be able to sing. Like I'm sure they sang for like auditions, like when they were little young tots. I'm sure
Yeah,
they sang and did all that kind of stuff.
like
But you just never expect it. Like they're sitting there belting in these
mhm,
songs, and like they're really good. Like you're
really
like,
good.
why don't they become, why weren't they singers? Like why'd she do Legally Blonde? She could have done an album, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the elephant was my personal favorite singer.
Corey Kelly?
Yeah, I wanted to know who you liked the most. Just
Oh,
like,
dude, I ain't no furry at all. But when you see that wolf come through,
God,
I
Porche.
literally Portia. Dude, I think it's just the voice. Halsey's voice
Yeah,
is a goddess. She's a goddess.
yeah.
It's, she can sing too. Huh, see what I did there?
Yeah,
She could,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
It,
feeling that one.
a lot. Sorry, I was already into my next thing I was gonna say, and I didn't appreciate that pun. That was awesome. Sorry. What I was gonna say was like, it's crazy how good graphics can be these days. Like, I
Oh,
I'm a
animation people are so talented.
I'm a sucker for like really quality animation. I just remember there was one scene when what was it? Calloway, the famous guy,
Yeah, the
the
lion.
lion. He was walking down the stairs in his house and he had like a corduroy jacket on, and like the detail just in that like scene alone just gave me like chills. I don't know. I just love it.
When you
Anyway,
watch it,
yeah.
when you watched it, did you the lizard, the old lizard lady?
Mhm. Yeah.
Did her voice sound like robotic to you? I don't know if that was like my speakers or something messing up. Like her voice sounded like very robotic.
Huh. Well, she definitely sounds really weird. Like
Yeah. Yeah, for
who,
sure.
whoever does the lizard does a good job at like making it, cuz I think her
I'm sure
character
they
is
just like
supposed to be weird, you know.
yeah, I mean they tuned her voice, so I think that's why it
Yeah.
got sounds a little robotic. But the ending to Sing 1 and Sing 2, clear I mean obviously it's the best. It's like the climax of the story and the show, like it's what you look
Mhm.
for or what you're looking forward to, but dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like just the first off, like they're doing covers, but they make them sound so good.
Yeah. Dare
Like
I
I
say better than like the original almost.
in a way,
In
yeah.
some
But
ways, yeah.
I think it's just like the newness or the freshness factor that like kind of draws you in. But the not even gonna lie, I've pulled up this soundtrack playlist on
Oh,
Spotify and was
I'm
listening to it.
I'm going to after watching it cuz it was good. I didn't know Bono was, cuz I was like, who is the lion? Cuz he's got a good voice. It's fucking Bono.
It's
Isn't that
Bono.
crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no Rue.
Dude,
Just straight Bono.
they could
Sorry.
nice. They can like, I love that they had such a good successful movie the first time that they had pretty much every string they could possibly want to pull.
I mean, the first one still was full
Yeah,
of celebrities.
that's true.
I mean, obviously the cast that came back, but you had like the all the audition scenes. Like all those are like
Mhm.
I'm sure pretty it's almost like oh shit, what's that Lil Dicky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the Earth song where you had like
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was a different animal?
Yeah, that's so
Kind of
true.
reminds me of that.
Mm-hmm.
Which also that is probably the most probably the best music video, just visually appealing.
Yeah, I
That's one
like
of the
that
best
one
music
too.
video, especially with all. I mean, you had Justin Bieber, Ariana. You literally had everybody.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. Wonder how they're coming along with their Earth project, Save the World.
Was that supposed to be what
You
that
should.
was? Like an initiative?
Yes. Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's just to spread awareness about. Well, you
Okay.
don't remember he like stops in the middle of the song and explains, like, if we don't change something now, we're all screwed.
You're right. You're right. He does do
Yeah.
that in his own like
And
comedic way.
yes, but
Yeah.
yeah. So here's a so I'm pulling some Amber Heard tactics because I got a nasty little drip from the left nasty. And I did pop a Benny. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not taking a hit. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't know. I did mow the grass. That probably got to me a little bit.
Hopefully it's just allergies and nothing more.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like that. But it's got to keep the garden looking nice. Got to keep her well trimmed.
Always and everywhere.
You a bush or no bush kind of guy? Not the beer.
Wait, what do you mean?
Are you a bush or no bush kind of guy?
A well-maintained garden is always preferred. Well, maybe not. There are some. Everyone's
I know, that's
different.
what I'm saying.
Everyone's different.
People have preferences, and what's yours?
Maybe
Do
they
you-
run.
you
Maybe
like,
they run the Bermuda, the old Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe they
but then
run
you also got
the
the landing
landing
strip.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, or they could go full Amazon.
They
Like,
could.
do you like your tongue to get twisted and tied, or do you like a little
my!
stub?
They could go stars and stripes down there if they really wanted to. Oh
Or
my
maybe like an
gosh.
arrow?
Oh, like ang it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
If you want baby's bottom, you gotta wax it.
You gotta really get
Or
the European, you know.
maybe not. It's Brazilian, but close enough.
God dang it.
The European wax is no wax.
Oh, you're so right about that.
Yeah, they are pushed up on a Sunday afternoon. But what's your reaction though? You're having an intimate afternoon, evening. You just got back from dinner and drinks.
Put me in this situation.
I'm putting you in the scenario.
All right.
Okay, so you sit down, y'all are on the couch, you turn on Sing 2, just as background.
We've already
maybe
seen it.
long-
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already seen it. And it's getting hot and heavy, and you start to make the move.
Dude,
By the way, this is the fourth date. You feel like, you know what? I think I'm ready to take this to the next step.
Okay.
And your hands get just entangled. She wasn't ready, clearly.
We're staying head level at that point.
What does that mean? Oh, so you're saying no.
I'm saying
So you're reaching in, and you're like, well, never mind.
like, yeah.
Or she could be
I
like,
definitely wouldn't.
oh, I'm sorry, it's been a while.
I definitely wouldn't like say the reasoning there. I wouldn't. I would try to make up some sort of like.
Well, hey man, actions speak louder than words. You yanked out of there real quick and
That's
took a few
true.
with you under the fingernail. I mean, but for me, if I'm in that hot seat,
Yeah.
you know, you definitely have the little inner conversation, like, dude, like
Shoulder,
how is
shoulder.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in one way, if you go in, even better if you go down, that's letting her know you're committed.
That's true. That's so true.
I mean, you did just eat dinner, so a little floss wouldn't hurt, especially when you come back up. But
yeah,
but
if that
yeah,
would have
I
happened,
mean-
she would be like, "This is a man right here." You know?
yeah,
This
it's
is
like
a man.
I feel so free.
Yeah.
I don't have to maintain my garden week after week. I think 99 out of 100 guys, barring their preferences, will probably say fuck it.
Yeah.
I think 99 out of 100, and that 100th is probably Zach. Shout out Zach. But yeah, so maybe we should just switch gears real quick. Um, I guess we have a really bad habit of talking about just.
just
I
some.
wouldn't say is it inappropriate?
I mean, that's totally.
Is it appropriate?
It's appropriate for what we're trying to do here.
I think it's educational.
Yeah, it's like if this was on PBS, then yeah, it would be inappropriate. But
I mean, there is literally a full Netflix show, like 8-part documentary kind of thing about the vagina. Just
And
want you to know, they get real
let's
anatomical with that shit. It's literally called like How to Come or some shit. I'm gonna try to find it. Just
let's
so I can.
also it's also clear the air and say that this situation could definitely be flip flopped. It's like girl
Oh,
and,
for
and
sure.
guy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like because I just wanted to make this a note. Like 23% of our listeners are females.
Yeah.
So
shout out
I
to
don't.
you.
Yeah, you guys are the real ones. So don't think we're just talking about guys here. It could be the other way around, and you could be
absolutely.
having to deal with a mess. So,
But the thing is, the difference here is since date 1, that guy has been trimmed. Because he's like, man, I don't know, I may get laid.
That's
Since
true,
date 1.
but maybe he doesn't. I mean, obviously, yes. Most guys, that's all they think about is like sex. Like, and girls don't think that way. Dude,
It's just the
okay.
possibility.
What's your take then?
No, I think 99 out of 100 are like, I'm going on a date, I have to shave everything. Like fresh haircut, shaving the face, shaving the garden, trimming
Yeah.
the toenails. When was the last time you trimmed your toenails?
Dude, it's been a while.
Exactly. And if you're
Yeah.
going on a first date or even the date where you think you may get laid afterwards, you're trimming those fucking toenails.
Probably true. I
So,
would think
but
I
but
don't
there
know.
are spur of the moments. There are moments where it's like, oh shit, this is like going really well, and like I'm not prepared. I have fucking dick cheese under my nuts. Like some people are not prepared,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
and you're right. It could happen. You drop the pants, and she's like, oh. But hey,
Mhm.
good thing to always remember is the shorter the grass, the taller the tree. Am I right?
That's actually true.
That's so true. So if
That's
you're a
actually
little
true.
self-conscious about your yeah, shorter the grass, taller the tree. Oh, the documentary it's called The Principles of Pleasure.
Oh, okay.
It's literally on Netflix. It's a, let's see, 3-part documentary that breaks down the topics of regarding women's sexual intimacy, and that get explored, researched, and talked about honestly, openly, and accessibly.
There you go.
So, if you want to learn the 78 ways to finger bang someone, go watch that documentary. I'm
Oh
off the
my
rails today, if you
gosh.
cannot tell.
You're you're on one. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I don't care.
So what were you talking about when you had mentioned like the celeb stories and stuff like that? Because this might be a good carryover.
Yeah. But also before we get there, I love how we took a children's animated movie
And turn it into
and
no.
turned it literally into the worst conversation possible to be associated with that movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So I just heard about this, but it happened like earlier this year. Um, so Drake, right?
Right. Yeah.
The rapper.
Yeah.
So he got like, I guess this chick tried to expose him for putting hot sauce in his condom after they had finished sexual intercourse.
What?
Yes. So he did this to kill the sperm because this woman fished out his semen and tried to impregnate herself.
Oh my god. So that's actually a pro play though.
That's a pro play from him,
Yeah.
but it also means that shit's happened to him already, or like potentially.
Yeah.
Like he tossed the condom in the trash, and he was like, "She's been in there a while," and then opens the door, and she's just like got fucking syringes.
Oh my god.
Is playing fucking Chemist 101, and she's trying to impregnate herself with Drake's kid. And so she went.
Dude.
She tried to blast him on Twitter or something, and he was like, "It's like, do you blame me?"
Yeah. So
And
he.
it's like,
So wait. So was this like did he put the hot sauce in like beforehand?
no, post.
Okay.
He finished inside the condom, went to the bathroom to throw it away because flushing condoms is bad.
Okay.
And he put a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm, so to prevent what this woman was
Dude,
trying to do.
that's
And
crazy.
it really is hilarious because everywhere that Drake goes, or every night he goes out, he takes a condom and a packet of hot
And a
sauce.
packet of hot sauce.
Sometimes
Dude.
too, you never know when you're gonna have like a meal or like some tacos. You get drunk at the bar, you take this girl home. She's like, "Let's get some tacos on the way back." You stop and get some tacos from a truck. He's like, "Hey, wait,
Wait,
I
let
got
me
the hot
grab.
sauce on deck. I gotta save this one for later, though."
Dude, that
He
is
should come out with his own hot sauce.
that would be funny.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious. It's like improves flavors, kills sperms.
He should come out with his own like team up with Trojan and have like an inner coated condom that immediately deactivates. Not with hot sauce, with some other
Just like an anti.
with some
life.
other like inside life. And
I'm
No.
sorry.
no, like just some sort of like I don't know.
Oh, I got it.
Something.
Perfect. So do you know what a Camel Crush is? The cigarette?
Like Camel cigarettes?
But it's a Camel Crush. It's a specific type.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
in the filter, or like in the end of the cigarette where you inhale from, there's a tiny little mint bead that you crush after you finish the cigarette to try to counteract the cigarette, you know, breath. There's a little tiny
Oh.
mint. You remember those little tiny? I think they were called wisps or something. The little tiny
Yes,
toothbrush,
absolutely.
and it had the
Yep.
little. It's like one of those, but so what if you put like a hot sauce version of that into the tip of the condom? So when
Yeah.
you're done, you just squeeze it, and you're good. Or the anti-life serum.
Yeah, or it's like it only reacts after the swimmers hit it, and then afterwards it like foams.
Oh,
like
it's like a time clock. It's like a time bomb
Yeah.
to get that thing off.
yeah. I don't know, but that's crazy that people actually have to worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's insane. Like, and the fact that she was like mad at him for doing that. Can you
How could
imagine her?
she?
Can you imagine her just like figuring out that it's hot sauce? First off, it's got to be cut some sort of orangish red.
Yeah.
Is that not like red flag number
kind
one?
of red flag? Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh my god, did he come bleed?
Was she still like trying to go forward with her plans, even though she saw like that it had hot sauce in it?
I don't know. Like that is insane. Like she's like,
Oh
she
my
looked at it.
gosh.
She looked at it and had that inner conversation of, should I do this? And she
Yeah.
said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And she scooped in there. She said, all right. And
What
then
was
it
that?
burned.
What was that one? Oh, it's such an old show now. Well, it's actually not that old, but it was about like Thad Castle and there's like a football team and
Oh, Blue Mountain State.
yeah, it reminds me of a scene from Blue Mountain State when
That totally would happen.
some girl tried to give him a condom before having sex. And he
Oh
was
yeah.
like he was like
yeah.
telling one of the freshmen like you gotta watch out for that, and he poured water in the condom and like it like sprouted like it had cut holes in it.
Yeah. One of the freshmen was going home with a girl, and he
Yeah.
said, "Wait a minute, yeah, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
like
Same thing. Same thing.
same thing,
Yeah.
minus the hot sauce."
Yeah.
But you remember Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
How horny do you think that man is?
I would think he's got to be. Yeah, I think he's got to be.
I mean, clearly. Have you seen his wife? Are they still married?
I actually don't. I don't know a whole lot about him and his wife.
You don't know Hillary Clinton?
Like I don't know like what I'm trying to say is like their relationship. Like are they
I don't either. Like, obviously, he had the affair.
I didn't know he had an affair.
What? Monica Lewinsky?
Oh, okay. That name does ring a bell. Maybe I did know that and just forgot.
He had an affair with like an intern. It was like his secretary or something for like 2 years in the White House.
Oh, how long ago was that? Like only a
2000,
couple.
1998, 20 years ago,
Okay, 20 years ago. Okay.
which is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like 1998, 2000,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
All right. Yes, this does ring a bell. Sorry, I'm
Before
not
our
well
time,
versed
so,
with
like-
this. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were like 4.
Okay.
But like even after that, like, do you think he just walks up to people and says, "I'm Bill Clinton"?
Yeah, he probably does.
Do you think he's still pulling that card at his age? How old is he?
Mm,
He's got to be in his 70s, right?
yeah, probably maybe
Oh my God.
mid 70s.
Literally, yeah, he's 75. Guess how old
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky is?
Uh
48.
oh wow.
Attaboy. Anyways, I guess we can kind of steer
want-
away.
Yeah, do you want me to talk about that Rhode Island senator?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's-
While we're on politics a little bit, or talking
Yeah.
about politicians or political figures,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen this because it kind of got
went
a lot of
viral.
traction. Yeah,
So
which is hilarious. This is
so
funniest shit I've ever seen.
it's kind of funny, and I think I have a conspiracy about what happened, and
Well, if she's serious, if this is like a legitimate like video to try to promote herself, then it's
the most
it
ridiculous
obviously
thing.
worked. Yeah, like if this is the links we're going to, our country's seriously fucked.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
yeah,
Lay it
so a Rhode Island state senator just recently had a video go viral of her doing a headstand and like twerking with a bikini on, and at
Mhm.
the end of the video, she says like,
Vote for me or some
vote
shit.
vote for me, and so like that went viral, and in my opinion, I don't think she thought that TikTok, because she downloaded TikTok and made a TikTok,
Post this?
and I don't know if she really understood like TikTok and how things can go viral so quickly, and then it went super viral, and so now everyone's talking about it, and so now, so what it says in the article is,
Well, she's already the senator. It's not like she's running, right? Well, I guess
I don't
it is
know.
a voting
She
year.
so
It's a
she's
voting year, right?
yeah, she's running for
Oh, I mean, I think
it's-
every year's a voting year.
she has a job as like in the Rhode Island state, like somewhere in whatever, but she's trying to, like, I think maybe
She's running for senator.
rise. Yeah. So so anyway, this went viral, and so she's claiming that she made that video on purpose to promote
Yeah.
herself. But in my opinion, it seemed like she made the video for fun without realizing how crazy it would be. And like, what's crazy is like the video got removed. It got taken down on
No
TikTok.
way.
Yeah. And then
Why?
And then she like got upset about it and was like, "No, I did this on purpose to like promote my campaign." And then they like put it back up, but it was like,
That's sad though.
yeah,
Isn't it be like, I'm gonna vote for her. She twerks. She's
Exactly.
comfortable with herself to twerk. I'm gonna
So-
vote for her.
So it seems like almost she was like, "Oh shit, this went viral. I need to act like I actually did this on purpose to promote myself."
I mean, do you accidentally post TikToks?
No, I guess
I don't-
not. But it looked like in the video, it looked like she was just having fun with friends.
Yeah.
she
It
did
doesn't look like it was intentional to be posted and like.
Yeah. And so for whatever reason, now she's like, "No, it's to promote." It's like, it has to do with like Roe versus Wade and stuff like that. And that's like her take on like, I don't know how she connects it to abortions or what, but
Well, we just got canceled for saying the A word. But
yeah, I
anyways,
know. So I just wanted to,
what would make it so much funnier is if it, how in like legitimate campaign ads like on TV.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a stock photo of themselves, and they're like sitting in
Yeah.
front of like this huge estate, all like suit
Yeah.
and tie, and they're like, and it's like the deep voice. It's like, this ad was paid by blah blah blah. You can visit our website, blah blah blah. Imagine she did that. She's like twerking upside down, headstand on the beach. It's like, hi, vote for me, and then it cuts, and it's just like, this ad was paid for by
Yeah.
Rhode Island Senator, blah blah blah.
So this is her I wanted to show everybody.
Oh, this is it? You have it?
I don't have the actual video. Maybe
That's
I
Ontario. Oh, no, it's not.
You're gonna so anyway, she is yeah, so I bet I can find the video of
Work
her-
for justice.
twerk for yeah, she's making this a whole campaign, but I'm telling you what, it has gone off the rails as far as
I'm sure.
as so she's making all these other. I'm about to send you this link so you can watch
So
it.
she's twerking for more than just justice now.
Yeah, well, what she
Do
said.
you think she's writing names of people on their on never mind. She's gonna write names on her ass. Like, if you vote for me, I'll write your name on my ass.
50 subs is one name on.
Oh,
right.
what did you? All right, so are we
Sorry.
watching this?
Yeah, can you watch this with
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
All right. Ready?
So is this it?
No, this isn't it. But this is
See,
her-
like this would make it so much more fun. It would make it so much better if she did this thing, like whatever intro she's about to give, and then it cuts to her just twerking, and then it fades out, and it's just like, it's just like,
Do you know how sometimes like grown-ups you know what, I'm gonna talk about this afterwards. Let's just watch. Let's
All
just
right,
roll
all right.
it. Okay, ready?
all right,
Go.
hit it. Yeah. Okay.
So okay. So it sounds like
Please leave this up the rest of the episode. This is the best thing I've seen all year.
and I no comment on this.
Please tell me that this is trending on Twitter.
Do you know
Hash-
do you know like when like older people, like our parents, or not that they're old people, but
Or
like,
even older than that.
they try to use like young person lingo and it just sounds really cringy and like it's not
Yeah.
used properly.
Right, be like, that was lit, son, and you're just like, why? It's like,
Yeah.
try.
Do you think she realizes that she's promoting eating ass in that video?
Is that what she said? And let them
She-
eat cake, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. And she's literally trying to get votes off of this.
yeah.
God, see if after the first line says we need more leaders who are gonna shake things up, and then it just cuts to her just fucking twerking.
And if she said like shake their cake, that's not even nearly as bad as let them eat cake.
Let them eat it. Wait, do they? I can't wait for the first debate.
Mm.
She's like in the question is like, so how are you gonna solve world peace? And and she's like, you know, how, like debates, they're both at the podium. It's a
Yeah.
very tame backdrop, just
Yeah.
maybe a single spotlight, and she's just like, hit it. And then Lizzo and fucking Cardi B come out, and Meg The Stallion, they're
She
all on
just
stage.
pops up
for
on
her.
her head.
Yeah, and
Just
she's like,
starts-
body, yaddy, yaddy, body, 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 yaddy. And then it's just a parody of WAP.
Bro, this actually gets me.
Get a
oh my
booklet
God.
and a pen because we're gonna vote for a senator.
I love the last part
Oh,
too. Just
oh,
at
oh,
the very
oh,
end.
vote for
Just
a
hear it.
senator. That's the best part.
Vote Senator Mac.
They couldn't make
That
a,
almost
like
sounds like
a longer hashtag, literally.
that almost sounds like the ending of the twerk video. I might as well just pull it up.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, if you haven't seen it, don't go anywhere because we're about to show you.
Yeah.
Oh man, what is let them eat cake? Just why? Like this shows nothing though. Like, if we really want to, if she's really trying to run, this shows nothing as to like what you're standing for besides eating ass and twerking. Like,
Actually,
maybe, I mean, honestly, maybe it's like, do you want to hear her bio? Senator for Rhode Island
oh yeah,
District 6. She/her. Queer. Educator. Donut lover. Rugby player. Women's D2 national champ with PRFC. Abortion fundraiser. Purple Heart. It's a little all over the place from really trying to get to know you.
yeah. I mean, she definitely seems. After you telling me that description, it seems like this probably was a purposeful post.
Oh, absolutely. I think, well, which came first, the twerking video or the video we just watched?
Um,
It had to be the twerking video, right? And she's just kind of riding the wave of viralness.
that's got to be it, I would think. I think
I
she's
mean,
loving the attention, and it's actually working. I mean, she's getting attention just from this.
oh, absolutely. But this
You
is
know?
the worst thing, though. This is what doesn't help with her campaign if this is the route she's going.
Yeah,
If
it's
she
true.
wins, she's gonna get so much backlash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason she won is because she went viral, blah blah blah. Like, I feel like this takes away from what should
Mm-hmm.
actually she should actually be promoting in order to, like, sway voters.
And a lot
Anyway,
of
go ahead.
a,
I'm dying to see this.
okay, let's watch this.
'Cause I don't think I've just saw where this was. I mean, that's talent.
And it's just such a
Like, this is like a Snapchat that she sent to like all her friends and like group chats. It's like a joke.
it sounds like it feels like a joke at the end, especially like it just sounds it's just so funny. I don't know. But anyway, there's been a lot of people, especially recently, that get a lot of political attention from doing ridiculous things like this, you know? And maybe that's
Yeah,
just
what is-
that's just what the world's turning into is like
Oh yeah, yeah.
they
we've
know
talked-
that they know it's going to blow up, so why not, you know? If you do all the right things, how boring is that, you know?
Yeah, but then again, it's like if you do all the, I don't know. I'm torn. Is it does getting? I guess just it's at this point it's a popularity contest then.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, like if you do like all the right things and it's boring, and you lose because of it, then what's next year gonna look like, or the year after? I have to sneeze, and it's probably coming soon.
Good.
It passed. Okay,
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
it is, but my eyes are watering. But anyways, so
Yeah,
now
I
we
don't
got
know.
that out of the way.
That was just we had to talk about it.
That was just some good, clean family fun.
It was. It's
I
just
hope it
so
goes on. I hope it runs on TV.
they should really add that into a campaign commercial that they have going on.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like that doesn't like if you saw that and you're 62 living in Rhode Island District 6 and you're like, who is this? And is she really running for senator?
Yeah, that's true. It almost feels like The Onion posted it or something like that.
What's the
Uh,
craziest thing we did in high school? Like just like some good, clean, delinquent fun.
Okay, to be fair, I wasn't ever super wild or anything, but I had a friend who still is wild and is trying to make a career on social media by just he's like that dumbass that you see that's hanging off the side of buildings and then like moving one of his arms and taking it off and then he's walking on the edge of skyscrapers and he's
Oh my gosh,
doing all this stupid stuff, right?
it's just a
But
prank, bro.
He what else did he do? There was oh yeah, the Super Bowl, right? That was the one big one he did. He snuck in to the Super Bowl stadium 2 days ahead of time, slept there hiding for 2 days, and then snuck into the stadium and was like got into the
At
Super
the
Bowl.
game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No,
and he-
what's his name? Or like his YouTube because that is insane.
Yeah, his name is Ben Schneider, but I think his name on YouTube is Reckless Ben. But anyway,
I mean those kind of videos have kind of what's his name? Reckless Ben?
yeah, probably.
Reckless Ben Super Bowl.
Yep.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, that
So
was
anyway-
this year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was recently.
Dude, it
So-
only has 70K views. But there's a lot of videos like that. I spent the
Mhm.
night in McDonald's for 24 hours.
Yeah, kudos to him because he left everything he had behind and like went with a buddy to I think LA just to try to make a
Make it.
name, and he left everything behind and he's fully committed, and I respect the hell out of that. But he was on my cross country team when I was a kid, so if there was
He
ever
literally went
anything that I did that was stupid, it was probably like involving him.
Okay, what's the number one thing?
But so the number one thing is he always used to love to explore abandoned places. So we would
Okay.
go like in the middle of the night and we would go check it out. So the coolest one I think was there was a mall near our hometown that was for like 8-10 months it had been completely pretty much empty. It was just completely run down, and one day he saw he's like, well, it's abandoned, let's go check it out. So we drove there one night at like 2 a.m. and we just were trying to figure out a way in without like tripping alarms or anything like that.
So it's not that old. It's old and abandoned, but it's still new enough to where it has an alarm.
Yeah, like it's weird because there's like one or two like shops in it that are accessible from the outsides. Like it's still kind of in use, but I mean the majority of the mall itself, like there's one department store that's still open, but it used to have like 150 stores in it, and now there's only like probably 4 or 5 that still are open. So anyway, we can't figure it out, and we finally figured out a way to get on the roof. And we at this point we were like, okay, we're not going to be able to get in. We might as well just like get up on the roof and just be stupid. So we found our way up on the roof, and believe it or not, there's
a homeless dude.
3 or 4 hatches on the roof that had like ladders that went into the mall. Yeah, and we thought they'd be locked, and they weren't because they just weren't expecting anyone to be on the roof.
Right.
So
did you have to like parkour? How'd you get on the roof?
It was actually really easy. So like we went, the parking garage was connected to the side of the mall, and that got us halfway up the building, and the other halfway we just kind of clambered up. We were able to get up there. So
Okay.
yeah, it was kind of freaky though because the first one we went into is pitch black, so we had our phone lights on. And it must have been like a department store because we get down off the ladder and it was like out of a video game. We look around with the phone lights. There's just tons and like 50 probably in this room that we end up in. Mannequins.
Oh no.
Yeah. And they're all like, they don't have any clothes. It's pitch black in there.
Ooh.
And and that was like the first place we went into, and we were like young, obviously. I think we were like freshmen or sophomores in high school. And so it was just the craziest thing ever that we were in there. And
you're like just staring at him like, I swear to God, if you move.
Each store had the front like blocked off, so we couldn't actually get into like the actual mall.
The main. Yeah.
Right. But we could just keep going down into these stores. So every single store was like a new like adventure.
Had like a ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really fun. And so we did that
Did you
a
take a
couple
souvenir?
times. Yeah, we took a mannequin.
A whole mannequin?
Yeah. One of our friends still has it, I think. He like kept it in his room throughout college, and yeah.
Does
Brendan.
he like put like the clothes he's gonna wear the next day? He just puts it on the
He should.
mannequin.
He should have done that. He didn't though.
It's like, you know what? Okay, I got a story for you.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so let me set the stage.
Okay.
Senior year, you do a senior prank, right?
Right.
Those really weren't that common at my school. I don't think. Like, I don't think the year before did anything. I mean, we had senior skip days, of course, but no like true senior prank.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna be legendary. Like, we want to be remembered, or at
Right.
least do something that's remembered.
Something tells me you were in like the heart of the planning here for the senior prank.
Yes. Okay. So there was 5 of us.
Okay. That's
The
all?
original. So yes. So just wait. In my town, there's 2 high schools, and they're like probably 15 minutes across town. And it's like our big rival. Like, you have the shirts that says like beat Decatur or beat Austin. Like, those were the shirts they sold
Right.
for this game. And so your football rivalry game, for whatever reason, I don't know why they do this. They do it in the beginning of the season. Did they do that for your high school football games? Like, your biggest rival was always like the 3rd or 2nd game of the year.
Yes. Sorry, I had the cat to deal with, but yes, it was always one of the first.
Yeah. But
think.
I know why. If you had it, imagine if you had it the last though, the seniors that aren't going off to play,
Yeah.
like they would just go rogue.
Right.
Anyways, so it's like week 2 of the football season, and we're like, this is like a week prior. We're like, okay, we got to do something good. So we don't want to, tear anything up. We don't want to do anything like serious, but we just do want to do some mild vandalism.
There's some
And,
mild vandalism.
Just some mild, good, clean, harmless vandalism.
Right.
It wasn't going to hurt anybody. We were just going to make a little bit of a mess. If we got caught, we'd clean it up, whatever. So our parents were in on this.
Really?
So in my town, the stadium that the football games are played is shared between these 2 teams, or 2 schools. Both share the same stadium. So the scheduling, you gotta, it flip-flops or whatever.
Right.
But it's at their school. The stadium's at their school.
Okay. So you guys, okay.
So every year when they play, it's not like this anymore because they built a new school and a new stadium. But at this school, for this game, we would swap sides each year, home and away stands, like the bleachers.
Okay.
We were on the home side this year, and the visitor side faces the sun, and it absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
Because when the sun sets, it's right in your face.
Right.
So we were like, let's put glitter all in their student section.
Okay.
And so we went to Hobby Lobby, bought $100 worth of glitter. We bought a helium tank and like 100 balloons.
Oh my god.
And so we go to my buddy's house. There's 5 of us. We'll give them all names. Or let's just do letters. Or should we do names?
It doesn't
let's
matter.
do names.
Okay. Got to be easy
So
to
we have-
remember for you.
Yeah. We have Danny.
Okay.
We have Ricky.
Okay.
We have Jerry.
Okay.
And we have Jimmy.
Okay. Danny, Ricky, Jerry, Jimmy.
Yeah, they all end in Y, and I did the first letter of their real name, so it makes it easier.
Sounds good.
So first, it's me, Danny, and Ricky, and we're the ones plotting this. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
we got the glitter, and we're gonna go to the stadium Thursday night, and we're gonna break in, and we're gonna dump all this glitter in their student section. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, do we have enough hands for this? Like, can we handle this, just us 3? We're like, nah, let's bring in some help. So we bring in Jerry and Jimmy, and they're all down. So we're all down. We told our parents what's going down.
Okay.
Like, hey, we want to do this. We want to be remembered forever.
And
We're gonna go vandalize the stadium.
Glitter seems to a
Harmless
parent
enough.
harmless enough, right? You're not
And
like
balloons.
Yeah.
It's like nothing great. We're not, taking a truck onto the middle of the field and doing donuts.
Right.
The best part about the glitter, though, is that the bleachers are made of concrete. It's like concrete stadium stands.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like the metal beams, but underneath is concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you've ever tried to get glitter out of concrete. Nearly impossible.
Okay.
So we're like, this thing's gonna twinkle when we see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we round up all the boys. We're at Danny's house. We're tying off balloons, filling it with helium. We got his dad's like going through the game plan. He's like, all right, we're gonna get in Blackhawk, which is the black Nissan Altima.
Okay.
We're like, all right, when you hit the LZ, you got to let us know. And he's like talking like all military like we're going Black Ops right here.
Nice.
And so So we're getting everything ready. Right before we leave, Danny's mom says like, "Hey, don't take anything invaluable. Like, don't want to drop anything or lose it and have to
Right.
It's like, okay." So all 5 of us pile in the black Nissan Altima. We have all the balloons in the back in the in trash bags, so they
Okay.
it was easier to maneuver.
Yeah. Right. Right.
We have a bag full of glitter. We're ready to roll. So we drive across town. It's like 10 o'clock, 10:30ish maybe. And so we get there and we pull up to the fence, empty parking lot, and we start unloading shit. So
Okay.
Jerry hops over the fence, and it's one of those. It's a chain link fence, and you know how some chain link fence they come up to like a point, like a triangle.
Yes. Yes.
This one was different. This one was open. It has like the spikes on top.
Oh no.
So so it's not like meant to be climbed.
The twisty spikes things.
The twisty spikes with
Yeah.
like the barbs.
Yeah.
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 It's a chain link fence. So Jerry's climbing over. I'm second. And like we threw everything over to him. I start to climb. I make it to the top. And like I'm about to I swung my leg over already. As soon as I did, a car pulls into the parking lot. I mean,
Oh,
it's
no.
granted it's a football stadium, so the parking lot's huge.
Yeah.
But we
And
see headlights and we're like, shit. So Jimmy is about to we all see the car, we're spooked, clearly.
Yeah.
Jimmy slams into the fence as I'm trying to climb over, and I stab my hand into one of these spikes on top of the chain link fence.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, shit. So Ricky and Danny, they drive off. They drove
okay.
off and left us. Jimmy climbs the fence real fast, gets over to the top, basically jumps,
Yeah.
and just on his back smacks the ground.
Just the wind
And
knocked
like,
out of him.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And I'm sitting there like looking at my hand. I have a hole in my palm, and it's just like
bloodied up.
oozing blood. Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
shit. And I'm like, Jimmy's like, oh shit, dude, let me look. And then Jerry walks over, doesn't skip a beat, and says, takes the bottom of his t-shirt, rips it, says, "We ain't got time for fucking med kits." Let's go. Those were the exact words out of his mouth.
I love this guy.
And he took the t-shirt, wrapped it around my hand, tied it off, and said, "Let's go." And we were on the home side. We sprint across the football field. Balloons and glitter in tow. We're just
Right.
going.
Nice.
We're like, fuck it, we're already in. They saw us, we gotta do this shit quick. Jimmy takes glitter, both hands, T-pose, snaking the bleachers up and down, just dumping hundreds and hundreds of like glitter particles.
Yeah.
$100 worth of glitter just going. In the meantime, Jerry and I are fucking tying off balloons as fast as we can around the
Yeah.
railings.
Yeah.
And so we're at the top of the bleachers behind the stadium. So let me give you some context about the stadium. So
Okay.
stadium's kind of is across the street from the hospital. I don't wanna say
Okay.
hotel. So from the visitor side, you can see the hospital.
Oh, and that's
Behind the
where you-
homes,
Okay.
but we came in from the home side.
Okay.
Behind the home side is a bunch of houses. Like it's a residential,
Gotcha.
not the safest part of town, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, 3 white boys not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways, we'll get there. So we're up on top. We're trying to spot a Nissan Altima at 10:30 at night, up and down the street. We can't. I mean, you can't tell. But as we're tying off balloons, we look back into the parking lot where we came in at. The car that spooked us and a cop sitting there window to window talking, and we're like, "Holy shit, they're about to come in. We gotta go. We gotta go."
Okay.
So we're wrapping things up, and we take off to where the ticket sales were for the visitor side. Luckily, there's a fold-out table. We hop on the table, jump over the fence,
That's clutch.
and as soon as we jump over it was much easier than fucking climbing that
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
As soon as we hit the ground, cop just drives by in front of us, and we're like, "Oh shit!" And so we're like kind of hunched down. By the way, missed the most important part. We're dressed in head to toe all black.
You guys are like incognito. Like you guys
Incognito black ops.
clearly are up to no good with the outfits you have on.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
get out and we're like, okay, let's rally up with the boys. Oh, wait. No phone.
Oh, because
No wallet, no phone, anything important. We didn't bring in.
Yeah.
So we got nothing. We got glitter stained hands and dressed in all black.
And nowhere to go.
and nowhere to go, no way to contact
Yeah.
Danny and Ricky. So Danny and Ricky, from their point of view, they're driving around the hospital side for
Yeah.
30 minutes looking for us. And they said the whole time they saw 6 cops.
Oh my.
Because they saw 6 cops because Danny's mom's on the police scanner this whole time and heard 3 white males dressed in black came across this police scanner 3 times. They were looking for us
Oh my gosh.
heavily. So we take off. As soon as we hit the ground, we see the cop drive by. We start snaking these streets behind the stadium where all these houses are.
Yeah.
Remember,
Rough part of town.
we stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
So we're going through. People are sitting on their front porch like, "Hey man, the game on today?" Or like, "Who won the game?" And we're like, "Oh, it's tomorrow." And we're just fucking brisk walking. We're going.
Yeah.
We're like, "Dude, we can't find him. What do we do?" So we start jogging. We
Right.
take the shirts off. If somebody stops us, we're training for cross country.
Right. That's the.
Yeah. 10:30, 3 white dudes with black shorts and black t-shirts tied around their waists are
Yeah.
definitely training for cross country in this part of town. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're snaking these streets just back and forth, back and forth. No
Right.
cops. Didn't see any cops. Didn't see any Nissan black Altimas.
Right.
We're like, shit. What do we do? Maybe they came back for us at the
Right.
stadium.
Okay. Okay.
So we rally back there, and when we get there, we see, which we didn't know at the time, but there's a truck that has opened the gate, is driving around the track in the football stadium.
Oh.
So at the time, we didn't know who this was. This is a random truck.
Yeah.
Turns out it's the athletic director for Decatur City Schools.
Oh my gosh. So everyone is looking for you right now.
They're looking for us, and didn't know this at the time, but this is like, meanwhile, on
Yeah.
a show it cuts. Meanwhile, Danny and Ricky have parked on the opposite end of where we were,
Right.
of the stadium, and
Yeah.
Danny has snuck into the stadium and is under the visitor bleachers looking for us. Like he
As-
thought that maybe we were hiding under the bleachers because they saw the truck come in,
Yeah.
and so he's down there. He's like, Clay, Jerry, and this guy is circling the track, gets out of his truck and starts snipping balloons. There go our balloons. Sad. They didn't make it through the night. But anyways, so Danny gets back in the car and they just keep driving around. We see the truck circling the track and we're like, shit, that's not them. What do we do?
Yeah.
So about 1/4 of a mile down the street is a McDonald's.
Okay.
It's like, we gotta go to McDonald's. So we go down to the McDonald's to try to call someone. Well, at this point, it's like 11:15. McDonald's ain't letting you inside.
No.
Especially
definitely not.
3 white dudes, sweaty. One's got he's got blood all over his hand,
Blood
and a piece
on
of
him?
cloth,
Yeah.
and we're all sweaty and dressed in all black. He's like, they didn't let us in. So across that street, a pretty busy street, like main road, is a Walmart.
Okay.
So we cross the street at Walmart. You know how Walmart's got those bright ass LED
Yeah.
like fluorescent lights.
Yes.
Dude, I bet we look so rough. But it's like 11:15, 11:20, and they
At this
close at
point.
midnight.
Yeah.
So we go into this Walmart, and Jimmy's like, "All right, I'm gonna go call my girlfriend," because his girlfriend at customer service. So that poor customer service lady. So he calls his girlfriend, who calls his mom, who has Danny's mom's number.
Okay.
Quite the strenuous,
Yeah. Yeah.
route to get someone to come get us.
Yeah.
And so, meanwhile, Jerry and I are in the bathroom. I'm fucking washing blood off my hands. We're like taking paper towels, wiping our face off, like because we're so sweaty.
This is intense.
It gets so much better. Not really. This is crazy. So we finally get in touch with Danny's mom, and Danny's mom tells Danny's dad, and Danny's dad comes in and is like, "Stay right there. I'm coming to get you." We're like, okay. And so we sit outside. We're like acting like we're looking at a Redbox movie.
Yeah.
Sitting there like, okay, so maybe 5-10 minutes go by. He pulls up his dad, and we get in, and first thing he says is, "How the fuck did y'all not get caught?" And we just fucking explode. We're like, "Yeah, we did it, we did it!" And he's driving us home or to his house, and he's like, there was 6 to 10 cops just circling the stadium. How'd they not see y'all?
Yeah.
And we were like, we don't know. We saw one as soon as we left, and after that, we didn't see a soul.
Yeah.
So they must have been like circling the other side. But
Oh my gosh, dude.
so we rendezvous back at his house, and they were like, "How'd you not get caught? We couldn't find you." Blah blah blah, this and that. And so we're like, okay. We were like we were going through it play by play, what we did, what they were doing,
Mhm.
typical stuff. And we were like, yeah, that car spooked us. Danny's dad was like, that was me. And we were like, what? So the car that spooked us at the very beginning was Danny's dad.
Oh
And
my
the
gosh.
car that was also talking to the cop in the parking lot was Danny's dad, who knew what was going on. So the cop pulled up that was talking to Danny's dad was like, yeah, the neighbors or the people that live behind the stadium called and said people were breaking into the stadium. And he said, yeah, I saw them go in, but I don't know what they're doing. I was just driving by. So he's playing dumb to the cop.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if he's told him to like look on the other side of the stadium where we
Right.
weren't.
Right.
There's no way he would have known of where we came out and where we went.
Yeah.
So anyways, we get back and we're like, okay, if anyone asks, we were here studying English because we all had the same class.
Yeah.
We're studying for English class. We don't speak of this. We just code-name Geronimo.
Yeah. I like
So that was our code name. So the next day, it's Friday, it's game day. We go to school. We're kind of nervous, like if we
Yeah.
get caught.
Yeah.
Some shit was going down. Backstory. So our cheerleaders, they had like coined the nickname the Glitter Squad. That's what they call themselves. Typical high
Oh,
school cheerleader
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, Glitter Squad. We shine bright like diamonds." That kind of shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't even get to fucking 10 o'clock. Fucking 9:30, 8:30. I don't remember what time. It was early in the morning.
Yeah.
Beep. Can this cheerleader and this cheerleader please come to the office? And we're like, oh shit. We're like, oh shit. It's going down. And so they go to the office. They're like in the verge of tears because they're getting just fucking berated with questions.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all do this? Who did this? And they're like, I don't know. We didn't tell a soul. It was just between us five.
Yeah. Geronimo.
They're like, I don't know. We didn't do it. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, at the other school, same shit's happening. Cheerleaders getting called in. Cheerleaders are having to go out to the stadium and clean up glitter in the middle of the day.
Oh my gosh.
So there's all this back and forth. Everyone's denying it because obviously they didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how, but some way this happened. So I don't know how somehow it got twisted to where the people at the other school were framing us. So they basically said that they did it themselves to try to pin it on us. So they took the fault. They were like, yeah, I don't know how it gets twisted this way.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, they did it
so
to try to frame us.
Yeah. So what
Their
like, the
principal,
or whatever thought was that they were trying to get your school in trouble by acting like your school was like trying to like, fuck
because
with
the
them.
glitter was our school colors clearly, and the
yeah.
balloons, they're orange and black, so was the
Yeah.
glitter, and so that's how it got framed that way.
Oh
But
my
wait,
gosh.
there's more.
Okay.
So we're off the hook technically. Everybody is
Yeah.
because they had like admitted that they tried to frame us, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That night at the game, we're sitting there, we're painted up, game's about to start. The Decatur Daily newspaper comes up to Danny and is like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Did you hear what happened last night? And they're like, yeah. Danny is talking to the reporters like, yeah, we don't know what happened. Somehow, like, they admitted they tried to frame us. And it made the paper the next day. His name's in the paper associated with this crime. And it's like, yeah, we don't know. They tried to frame us. Go Bears. And it's like, and they interviewed another, like one of my friends that went to the other school. They interviewed him too. And he's like, yeah, no one really knows what happened, but apparently our cheerleaders did it, blah, 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 blah. So we're like, Geronimo. The whole day, we're just yelling Geronimo, just passing each other in the hall.
Dude, let's go.
Fast forward. This is the climax. This is the closing. So fast forward to graduation.
Yeah.
Danny is class president.
Oh.
Danny has a speech at graduation.
Oh my gosh.
He gives his speech flawlessly, and at the very end, he goes Geronimo, and we all just like fucking Breakfast Club that shit.
That's amazing.
And then we all get a picture in our cap and gowns, and we post it on Instagram. It was like we did Ogle. Ogle. It was called Ogle Stadium. It's like we did Ogle, and no one really knew. No one really knows what that means.
Right.
But like we did it and got away with it.
Yeah.
Few years later, we came back from like college, summer break or whatever. We run into one of our old teachers, and we're like, "Yeah, you remember that little glitter thing that went down?
Yeah.
That was us." And she was like, "No fucking way." She was like, "That was y'all?" She was like, "I always kind of suspected it, but I was like, they wouldn't do that."
Yeah.
And she was just dumbfounded that we did it.
That's
And other
awesome.
teachers that we told, they were like, "Yeah, we knew it was you," or like, "Yeah, we figured like that's some shit y'all would do." And so that's how I vandalized a football stadium and got away with it.
Dude, what a story. You can make a freaking movie out of that.
Yeah, kind of. It'd be kind of, you'd have to add some shit. But the next year, the class under us tried to do something similar, like go get into the stadium. There was cops circling that bitch everywhere.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I was on a police scanner and got away.
That's
100% true, by the way. Every bit of that story.
Yeah, I literally believe it. The way you like explained it with the details that you had to be true. That's freaking
It was
awesome.
crazy. And I kept that piece of bloody cloth for years.
That's like
I think I still have, and a balloon. I
it's
think
like
I
a
still
dog
have it.
tag at that point. You just
Yeah, we went to war, baby.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we kicked their ass in the football game too.
Good.
So just made it so much. Oh, but yeah, you could see the twinkles as the sun set.
Really?
Dude, we were so giddy that whole afternoon. We were
Oh, I
just
would have
hanging
been
out.
so high on life. Just like
Oh, I was cloud nine.
cuz that's terrifying to like be on the run and like bloodied up and sweaty and
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So and the best part is like our parents were in on it. They were cool with it. Like he
Yeah.
came and picked us when his dad came and picked us up, dude, that was such an adrenaline rush to get in that
Yeah.
car. And he's like, "How the fuck did y'all not get caught?" And we were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we did it. We fucking did it." It's sad about the balloons, but
Yeah.
nevertheless, it's a great story.
Yeah, I love it. Well,
So yeah, after all that though, do you just want to pinch it off? I'm sure
I
some
think
people are tired of hearing my voice.
no, that was amazing. No, let's pinch it off. I guess we'll just pick it up next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're 5 deep. Oh, be on the lookout for some potential giveaways in the coming weeks.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if that's something you guys are interested in, but
it might be worth it, it might not. You'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun bullshit. Give us a follow on Spotify if you want to.
yeah, still in
Yeah,
the
and
still in the makings of trying to get onto the Apple Music stuff, guys. But we're really on Spotify. We're really close to getting like 50 followers or whatever, and that'll be a big milestone for us. So if you haven't
Absolutely.
yet and you enjoy what we do, yeah, that would mean the world to us. But yeah, let's pinch it off. And
I've already been pinched off.
yeah, and
I was pinched off before
we'll
we
call
started.
it. We'll call it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Till next time. See you.
Dude. Geronimo, these nuts.
Wait, I think we're still. Wait. Oh, I didn't end it.
Oh my god. Penis.
Could you want? See ya.